know shaking hands in Thailand is not common, a typical greeting is why. Did you know the largest fish, the whale shark, could be found in Thai waters? Did you know Thailand is one of the only countries not colonized by Europe? Did you know Thailand is one of the most visited countries in the world?
We have Mr. Amber here, and I'm going to be interviewing him about Thailand. So, when did you make your trip to Thailand?
I went to Thailand 2.5 years ago now. So I went in the summer of 2016 from July 1st up until late August. So I was there for about 2 months.
How did you travel when you got there?
I had to fly out of Boston, and then we flew to Dubai, which took about 18 hours. And then we had to take another flight from Dubai, which is in the Middle East, from there to Thailand, and that took another 8. So it was a long trip.
What kinds of food did you get to enjoy or not enjoy?
So they have really, really good food in Thailand. We had a lot of curry. It's got a lot of Indian food to it and Asian food. So my favorite food was yellow curry, which I make that all the time when I'm at home. And the food that I did not enjoy was fried tarantula on a stick.
Oh my gosh.
I took one bite of it, and I was just like, it was hairy and it was really crispy. So I had to try it because they made it for me, and it was like they made this big deal. It's called a delicacy for them, and I couldn't do it.
Can you describe to us what everyday life was for the people in Thailand?
So in Thailand, it's broken up into 3 sections. They have the beaches, which those people, they love to surf, they hang out. And then in Bangkok, where a bunch of people live, it's like a big New York City. 8 million people live there, and that is definitely city living, but it's way dirtier than in America. And then in northern Thailand, they live in tribes, so they have no electricity, no money. They just farm all day. And those were actually the happiest people that I saw in Thailand. They have no worries. They just kind of live together. Family is a big, big part of their culture. And they really just farm rice, and that's what they live off of. So I went up there, and I was hanging out with the chief of one of the tribes. And because we were going up and we were bringing them some goods from Bangkok, which is really far for them, they never really can go. They gave us some chicken and rice and a bunch of pumpkin leaves. And that was like their big meal, and we ate with everybody. We sat on the floor. They don't really use chairs, so we just sat on the floor and ate with them. So,
did anyone speak English in Thailand?
They speak a little bit of English, yeah. Pretty much everybody there spoke a little bit of English. And that really opened up my eyes because I can only speak English. So then when I came back here, I tried to learn Spanish, and it's not easy. I can only speak 1 language, but they can all speak pretty much like 3 or 4 languages.
What's one thing you would warn a fellow traveler bound for Thailand?
Bugs. They have humongous bugs in Thailand. So they're right near the equator, and near the equator it's very rainy. It's like a jungle where they are. So there are humongous, humongous bugs. One of the spiders that I saw, it was bigger than a tarantula. I don't know what this thing was, but it was like the size of my fist, and it had a ton of eyeballs. Freaky. They said that it eats rats.
Oh. Oh my God.